Beatrix Biotch here, no time for bullshit. Ladies, you know you want Shango Rei to make that burning question of yours squirt the sweet nectar of truth. Well, now you can. Come over and over to the conclusions you really need in this time when you ask Shango Rei now. I'm looking at the screen, and girl, that bitch is starting to fill up, so get your question in now. Fellas, you got questions too. It's all good. Just send your $25 or more donation to paypal.me/Shango Rei. You can also drop it in my daddy's cash app at $Ray Shango.
What is going on? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the second season of Ask Shango Rei. Now, episode one. How you doing? Let's go to the comments, see what the fuck is going on with y'all. I know it's storming like a motherfucker over here, so I hope y'all are well. Misunderstood. That's right. How you doing? She came with the questions, all right. In a moment, of course, you know, I'm going to make myself available to answer all the most pressing questions that you may have. We're also going to be doing free cards. Nicholas Davis, salute. That's right. As our resident Kamira Davis said, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you lick my bottom bish. That's right. The like button. Not only that, if you lick the like button now, you will procure 30 days of good luck. So that's a special, one of the specials that we're having. Artists mimic. What's going on? How do you find the one? You got to be the one. That's what it is. Misunderstood. Okay. Yeah. So a couple announcements. The Master Your Magic workshop. That's right. The workshop that's going to show you the keys to get any spell or ritual that you're doing. This is not a workshop of just throwing out a bunch of spells or rituals to you, because it doesn't really, the truth be told, it's a secret here, it doesn't fucking matter the spell or the ritual. It matters about you. Okay, it matters about you. So we have that on the 25th. That's, the doors are open now for that. You can go to shango-ray.com, or you can go to the sorcerer'scorner.com and get in there. We also have the spring equinox ritual. We're calling it Everything's Coming Up Aces, baby, because that's what the fuck this year of the Siete is about. Okay, so if you're ready to create that new with this spring equinox energy, remember, this is nature's new year. I know our new year is in the dead of winter, okay, but this is nature's new year. This is why, you know. Thank you so much, Prophetess. How you doing? Lynn B, what's going on? Why, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Hey, who he? The woman who changes her name more than draws. Who he knittert, okay? If I'm saying that right. Salute to you, Ma. Appreciate you. Felicia Beeks, what's going on? Glad to be here. Torsha Mormon, shout out to you. Come on, everybody. Just relax yourself. Come on in here. It's comfortable. It may be cold and wet outside, but you know what I'm saying? It's nice and warm here. We got refreshments for you. I'm doing fan-fucking-tabulous. Thank you, Prophetess. How are you? Yeah. So, you know, if you've tuned in before, you know that I like to do I'll do free cards, right? We'll do a little free cards and stuff. And we're going to do that too. But one thing I like to do, we'll do something a little different. A little bit different, okay? I'd like to we're going to play Pick the Card. I know all of you love that fucking game, right? Pick the card. Whoever wins the card, I'm going to answer one of your direct questions. If you want to ask one of your own questions, though, while you got the GOD in your presence, okay? Follow this ticker scrolling at the bottom of your screen and choose one of those paths, either the PayPal path or the Cash App path, okay? We appreciate you. Barbara Douglas, how you doing, Mom? So if we're going to start off with the pick a card, okay? So in a moment, I'm going to ask you what the card is. I'm going to pick it right in front of you, and I'm going to make sure I don't move. So you know, and it's the first person to call the card, they win a free question. All right. So let me just shuffle these up a little bit. Why don't you? Hey, woo, what's going on? Lynn B says, what? I got to put this on there. You know, we got to hype it, baby. She says, thanks to you, I got out of my horrible relationship with my narcissistic ex-husband. You predicted it and spoke my truth. Thank you. Hey, well, you know what? Sincerely, truthfully, it is my honor. And I'm just, you know, glad I can play a little cameo in this movie you call your life. Okay, so take it there. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So in a moment, I'm going to just pick a card. Well, actually, I'm not. Spirits are going to pick a card. Spirits. All right. And we're going to get into this shit. And whoever guesses the card. All right. I ain't picked it yet. Hold on. I ain't picked it yet. I got the card right here. Whoever picks the card, y'all win a free question. What's up, Piff's Palace? 1214 Epiphany Place. So I have the card. Artist Mimic says the Fool. This is a playing card deck, but I get what you're saying. I would take that as a joker, but no. Alicia says 10 of spades. I ain't seen it yet, so go ahead. Y'all don't be shy. Come on in with this. Here's the card. Do remember there's 4 different suits. There are diamonds, there are hearts, there are clubs, and there are spades. Who he comes with the 8 of hearts? Oh, I would say almost you're kind of close. Oh, am I giving too much away? Shit, I better stop. 10 of hearts, misunderstood. Now you're going way far away. Hey, F.I.R.O., shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Misunderstood, back again with the 3 of diamonds, but no, she ain't hitting it. Ooh, Felicia Beeks with the 5 of hearts. So close. Santa Muerte, Devotee, Vaughn, Denise, one of our guests is going to be coming up on the Shango Unchained podcast. Hold on. Oh, Felicia Beeks. Hold on. She hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, Felicia Beeks was the first one I seen with this 4 of hearts. So go ahead, Felicia Beeks, and please, rapido, ask your questions so we can get right to you. All right. Y'all are so fun. You know that? Torsha's a little bit late. It's okay. You were close though, Torsha. But the answer is the 4 of hearts, and Felicia Beeks was the first one to get it. Felicia Beeks got that. Felicia Beeks got it. She got the 4 of hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, she got that 4 of hearts. She smacked it. That's right. She smacked it right out the park. KD, we know you love this game. We know you loves it. So Felicia Beeks, this is her question. See, after this, we're going to go on to just, you know, doing some cards, and I'll do this again. All right. But in the meantime, between time, those of you who really have a pressing question, been waiting to ask me, been waiting for me to open up consultations, because if you know me, then you know I don't do personal consultations. This is the only way you can get a reading unless I'm doing some type of special promotion. So you want to follow that ticker and ask that question. That way you're guaranteed to get your question answered. All right. So Felicia Beeks asks, what is my career looking like for this year? All right. Felicia, go ahead and just take a nice deep breath, would you? All right. Let's all calm down just a second. All right. Go ahead and just stare off into The eye. That's right. Stare off. What? The eye's drifting. Because I was shit. All right. Stare off into the eye and just project your question. Just that sincere desire to know. All right. Thank you. Just a moment here. Let me get off in my zone. Yes. Someone said it's 111. I don't know where it's 111 at, but hey, that's always the right time. That's been my number lately is 111s and 1111s. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's been like, they change. You know what I'm saying? They change. I've been getting hit with some 999s and 9999s. But obviously the 999s and the 111s are kind of synonymous. Something's ending because something's beginning. So I'm with it all. Yeah, the side eye, the lazy eye. She didn't mean that. All right, so here we go. So what does Felicia Beeks' career look like? Based on her current energy right now, yes, based on her current energy right now, what is the trajectory of her career looking like for this year? For this year, nice and loud and clear. All right. We're going to do your 3 cards there. We're going to do your 3 cards. Okay. One more. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do you 5. I'm going to do you 5. Why? Okay, why? Okay. I don't know your career. As you know, I don't know your career. I'm going to show you your cards that I have here. I'm actually kind of intrigued, I guess you can say. But let's see. Oh, shit. Let's see if this works out right. This is the first card. Here's your second card. Don't worry, we're going to go right over it. Here's your third. Here's your 8. Usually this would be good. And here's the last card. All in all, I think, honestly, I think you're going to be considering a career change, to be honest with you, by the end of this year with your career. If by some chance you aren't forced to do so, I'm going to tell you why. Number one, we're starting off with a lot of worry here. This is what I'm getting here. So even if that's not what's going on now, I, for some reason, am seeing a lot of worry. This to me actually kind of feels like anxiety. Okay. Also as well, having to do with this job. Thank you. Hold on. Something else is coming through here. Something's coming through. All right. So this Queen of Clubs here, I feel like this could also be somebody that is maybe a little bit higher up in the company. Definitely a woman. All right. Maybe you already have a relationship with her or some kind or whatever. She might be somewhat involved with all of this, or the reason why what started off is good. Why you may be having a change of heart is what I'm saying. Now, obviously, you know, nothing is written in stone. Okay. So I could tell that whatever is going on within this job is going to also challenge how you feel about yourself. Because I see a lot of different things going off. Maybe, possibly getting triggered from certain aspects of the job emotionally, or certain aspects of the job taking an emotional toll on you, which causes you to self-reflect even more. This is probably later on, a few months down the road in this year. Okay. Hey, Violet Love, what's going on? My favorite cabaret girl. All right. And then, see, we follow it up with that. Then we got this. All these are reversed. All of them. And I don't know why. This is also a change in work. So something else about the job structure, or I don't know if it's like your hours, I don't know if your salary or what, but something else changes as well about the job. All right. There may also be possible health complications because of the stress that I'm seeing here. Ultimately, it's going to come down to a choice. And it's kind of like you were heavily emotionally invested in making this work. But at the same time, you will be at a crossroads period by the end of this year, or whenever this really culminates as far as your career goes. But it's coming down to a change of heart. Your heart will be souring to, this is what I'm seeing right now. Okay. Now it may be possible that you can make some adjustments or changes or whatever, but as of the current trajectory right now, this is what I'm seeing though. So I'm kind of shocked that all the cards came out reversed, all of them. Okay. So I'm just letting you know there's going to be some big changes along with this career. I think you're going to be changing careers, to be honest with you. Now, whether you will be able to, you always can. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like, they cling to it because I get it, because the bills and stuff like that. But hey, Jojoba Asmar, what's going on? What's happening? Machiavelli Crooks. Shout out to Machiavelli Crooks. Does that make sense to you though, Felicia? There is definitely a change coming. Like, it's going to come to the point where you have to make a decision. You can't just sit on the fence anymore or put up with certain shit. There may be even some kind of, like, I don't want to say abuse, but whatever it is, it's testing your emotional and moral fibers with this job. All right. Now let us get into just frolicking around, huh? I heard that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So let us get into, see, look at, yeah. So you probably knew that this was coming, but I get it. You're one of the smart ones. You want to, check in with a trusted source such as Papa Shanguito and get that answer that you're looking for, or that you already know. See if your heart sentiment is echoed to you in some other way. And yes, it is. And you know what? Yeah. You're going to have to make that choice sooner or later. The later, I think, the worse it may get. But there is also a divine timing to things sometimes as well. So I'm not advocating that you go rushing anything. But yes, that's where I'm seeing it. It all came out in the cards, ladies and gentlemen. So if you'd like just a card of the day, you can also get yourself one of those. Absolutely gratis. So all you freeloaders and cheapskates, you could get yours too. Okay. All you got to do is put a hand emoji at the bottom of the chat. And I'd be more than happy. We'll call us the goodwill of cards right now. Okay. Yes. Mentally abused. That's what I was getting, man. Like, cause it can't be mental before it goes into it, or it triggers emotions. You know what I'm saying? So those two are heavily intertwined. Yes, thank you, prophetess. Let's put up the prophetess. And the boss is hitting on me. Oh, see, yeah. What you got? Ruth Riddle, shout out to you. How you doing, Ruth? How you doing, man? Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Ruth Riddle. Ruth Enigma. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to take some action on that then, Felicia. I don't know if you're in this country or what. I see Torsha Mormon putting her hand up because that's what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? So I like those who follow instructions. Katie. Okay. So Torsha, we're going to go with you. I see Nicholas. Y'all know how this works. As soon as I get done with Torsha, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to be quicker. Ho, ho, ho. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the hand up as soon as you see him done, and I'll come back for you. All right. So what is the card of the day for Torsha? Let's have some fun. What's the card of the day? Oh, you're in Miami? Okay. Yeah. The only reason I asked Felicia about where you're at, because I mean, maybe perhaps you might have been in another country where, you know, there's not as many laws that protect employees or something, and you're just kind of at the will of the employer or something. But okay, good. Like some Middle East country, no disrespect, but like it's kind of like whatever they say goes. There ain't no motherfucking sexual lawsuits. Island Goddess, lucky you. I'm happy for you. I was gonna say I'm jealous, but you know what? I'm happy for you, for real. I'm real happy for you. All right, so Torsha, let's get you up on here. Where you at? Boom. All right, Torsha. Let's get you on here. All right, Torsha. What is the card for Torsha? Is this a retrograde going on here or what? Torsha, right now I think there's a few things happening that are about to happen, actually, to be honest with you. Maybe they are already, but I feel like it's more about to. So you get a predictive card. Yay for you. I feel like there's somebody coming back. I feel like there's somebody coming back, possibly an ex-lover. All right. I'm going to tell you like this. One of the things going on for you right now is re. In other words, do again, or a chance to do again, or review. You know, maybe learn from something. Something similar is either starting now or about to repeat itself for you. All right. One of these things is a past relationship, thing, sneaky link, something. And it's up to you to decide whether you're going to do what the old Torsha did or what the new Torsha is going to do. That's how you know whether you have changed or not. All right. Now, some of the things are going to also evoke certain emotions into you. This is also a good opportunity and a good time to kind of look under the hood for yourself and be like, why does that trigger me? And when I say trigger, it can be what you would call a negative thing, like a bad thing, but it can also be a good thing, because no matter whether you label it good or bad, you make yourself feel this shit. So you don't have to rely on somebody else to make you feel good or something else. All right. But that's what I got for you. Sevens always lead you back to yourself. A redo. So in essence, you're getting a chance to redo something and redo it right, if you will. So lucky you. Going new all day. There you go. Stay going new then. Stay going new. You're going to have your chance to prove that to yourself, though. That's where the rubber hits the road, as my brother from another used to say. Rise in power. Okay, do we have any other hands? I'm going to let somebody else throw that hand up, and I'm going to take care of them. Hold on, let me check my traps. Ruth Riddle, I got you. You're the first one I seen, I got you. After Ruth Riddle, I'm going to check my traps, because I don't like leaving people behind. If you are paying for a question, then you are definitely a VIP, and we're going to make sure you get taken care of. First and foremost, I'll take the velvet rope aside and say, come on, no, you come back here. You know what I'm saying? That's for you. Flex Supreme 5. What's going on, brother? How are you? All right. So Ruth Riddle, what card of the day can I give? What message can I give to Ruth Riddle, our very own island goddess who's out there chilling, sipping on some Mai Tais? You know what I mean? Watching the tide go out or in or whatever the fuck it's doing. Okay. But I'm sure it's looking quite sexy, whatever it's doing. All right. With our very own island goddess out there, melanin popping, beaming, unless it's cold out there. I'm good, brother. Thank you so much. All right. So what is the card for Ruth Riddle? What's the message for Ruth Riddle? Huh? What does she want to know? That's what I want to know. So this is a wonderful time for you, Ruth Riddle, because you know why? I know you're on your spiritual shit. New psychic phenomena is occurring or will be occurring, okay, in ways you have never experienced before. I call this piercing the veil, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of poking through the matrix in a whole other way. Also, maybe some other faculties or abilities that you did not know that you had. So whatever you are doing, my dear, keep doing that, because I think some of you also wants to just, I'm getting that you just want to know, just to know. You have this hunger just to know, not for a particular result also. You know what I'm saying? It's like a soul calling type of thing. Well, girl, you're on it, okay? And guess what? It's on the way. I mean, not just it as in singular, okay? But these are, dare I say, life-changing experiences. Not that you haven't had them, but it's about to change some more. Quest. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, let me check the traps here. Check these good old traps. See what's going on. Oh. Un momento. And you know what? Okay, hold on. Oh, he was not lying, folks. He was not lying. Okay, I believe this is probably our brother. Oh no, we got some woo action going on. Absolutely, we have some woo action going on, I believe. I haven't seen your government name in quite some time. So there's, yeah. So absolutely, I believe woo-woo, right? You want a general, right? Just a short general for whatever these messages that need to come through for you. And we'll definitely accommodate you on that, all right? We ain't got no problem with that. No problem at all. Thank you once again, Ruth Will. I appreciate you. You a dog. Appreciate you. Gitana, don't worry, I see your hand. Daddy's gonna get to you. All right. You gotta just be a little patient sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The VIPers, you know what I'm saying, they get first dibs. You know, they get first dibs at that. So hey, okay, Flex. And then we got Flex right after this. So all right, so Woo, if you don't mind, would you please approach the Shangorian altar for me, and go ahead and gaze in the eye here, and just send your sincere desire to know whatever messages need to come up for you, or if anything specific that maybe you want to hear, or you're kind of hoping it comes up, send that to me in your own way right now. Thank you. All right. Bless you, brother Supreme 5. Ha Shatabasoto. Mia May. There we are. I got you. Shantia Sia. I like that name. All right, so what is the message for Woo Woo? What is the message for Woo Woo? What is the general for Woo Woo? What is the general for Woo Woo? Woo Woo, how the hell have you been? You're in San Diego, right? I know you're somewhere down south. Could have sworn you were. All right, what's the message for Woo Woo? What's the message for Woo Woo? What's the message for Woo Woo? How funny. 111 again, Woo Woo. You're just adding to the synchronicities for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You ready for this? These are reversed. I'm not happy about that. Just a second. Woo, woo, woo. You know what? Let me get two more. Let me just get two more. We're going to do 5 on this one. Okay, this is irritating me. They're all right. This is kind of irritating. Oh, shit. All right. You ready, Woo? This is what I got for you, Woo. The Jack of Diamonds. The 8 of Hearts, which is also the water into wine card. The 7 of Clubs. The 10 of Hearts. And finally, the Jack of Clubs, which is also a strength card. You know, they say you're your strongest when you're your weakest. Why is that? Because that's most of the time when we just surrender it to whatever, your higher self or whatever. Okay, I'm going to start with this. The first impression I got with this is you may be, or I don't know, you have somebody in your circle. I feel this person is more of a taker. All right, maybe a gimme, can I borrow? Can you do this? Can you this? Can you that? I don't know who it is. All right, they could be younger than you, or they could just act younger than you. But I feel like in some ways this person is taking a toll. Spirit is also saying you may want to be careful. I'm feeling also the possibility of maybe some type of theft, or like I said, somebody that borrows something and then doesn't return it. All right. The other side of this card that I'm getting for you, though, I think right now you're at a point where you kind of need a boost. And when I say a boost, I mean like you need to be your own cheerleader right about now is what is kind of, that's the best way I can explain it, or your own salesman. You need to sell yourself on yourself. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves just who the we are. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you're looking in the mirror or whatnot, you got to remind yourself who you are, you know, and you deserve to be where you're at and where you're going. Okay. Sometimes I know it sounds stupid, but my coworker. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Now I do know that you've been going through something emotional. All right. But you do have this chance to literally turn water into wine. I feel, to be honest, that you've kind of been in an emotional dip as of late. Yeah. I feel like, because when you turn it around emotionally, because emotions are what kind of are the fuel for making this shit happen, right? Whatever it is. So, and it also determines your aura, or for lack of a better word, the way that your aura, the vibrancy rate of your aura, you know, that's why your aura changes all throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? And this to me is really speaking about a funk, you know, and some of this funk is also due to old beliefs and old paradigms. I think these are actually also coming to an end for you. Old beliefs also about yourself, old programming about yourself, what you're capable of. Is it too late for you? No, it's not. That's a lie from the pit of hell, as the Christians say. Okay, so we also need to turn that around. This goes perfectly with this. When I said about, yeah, this goes perfectly with that. Slice of life. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. If not, in other words, if you kind of keep going in the same direction, you got to pull yourself out of it. If that's what it comes down to. Of course, I'm not saying to rush anything, but this to me also feels like, if you're not careful, okay, where I kind of see things going is you could be in it. Maybe you are now. Maybe you are dealing with this process that we call depression. Okay. And sometimes you can be in depression or be experiencing depression and not really know it, you know, but it is there. So all I'm saying is your key here is kind of examining what it is, you know, what do you think is really possible for you? You know, because I feel like there's something else definitely that you want to do, but you may have these other contradictory beliefs that say, hi, well, maybe you should stay where you're at or whatever. But like I said, you knowing that you're the shit, okay, is very important, that you got this. Let me say it that way, that you got this, you know. Dakota was popping. All right. So see right here, the strength card is reversed. So one of the first things to do, because you are definitely you got like a fighter, you got a warrior energy. And sometimes as a warrior and fighter, we have to know when to just be able to like throw our hands up and surrender. That is actually the point of change. You know what I'm saying? That's when things really are able to move. Because by surrendering, we also get out of our own way. You know what I'm saying? Smoke some for me, Mock. Shit. I haven't smoked in like 2.5 months. So smoke some for me. But you understand what I'm saying? So even though this card is like reversed, it's actually to me standing for, like, if you were looking in a mirror, it's reversed, right? So the opposite would be strength is like head on fighting or fight it or resist it. Or sometimes we got to like make our moves and stuff. But sometimes just being able to put your hands up and say, hey, you know what? I surrender it to you. Who's you? Who? Your higher self or your divinity as you see it. Okay, I'm not going to tell you, you know, what you should be doing as far as that goes. That's all on you, you know, far be it for me to do so. But yes, I think that would be a great starting point. Even though it's at the end, it's actually the beginning of something. So I think that's where it's all leading to eventually. Now, if you was to keep on persisting, eventually something's going to have to give. Something's going to give is what I'm trying to tell you. Especially like with this 10 of hearts, something's going to give. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Absolutely. Does that make any sense to you, woo woo though? Am I making sense to you? Sweetheart, please tell me if I am. Because it's important to me that I do. It's important that I want to be sure that you're really hearing what I'm saying. Even though I don't know the details and shit, I can tell though definitely you're fed up with the shit at the job. All right, let me see here. I think we got our very own brother Flex Supreme 5. Okay. Flex always hit me about a bitch. I tell you that. I'm not mad. And that's smart. You know what I mean? I gotta hit myself when it comes to a bitch too. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop a few cards. Let me get a little preview. Should I just fucking explain this now or what? Or should I give it a business? I don't know. Let me see. All right, Flex. Yes, KD. They sent yes, I got you, bro. They those are VIPers right now. Those are the KD, those are VIPers. Let me say, did you VIP me? Okay, no. Yeah, those are VIPers, that's why. You know how that goes. The VIPers, you get to the front of the line. You to the front of the line, you know. So yeah. You know how I go, Machiavelli. Shit. My boy Flex be doing it moving. So salute, real recognize real on that one too, you know. Hey, you got to be swift up on your toes and don't get caught up with these. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. It's real shit. Even if you don't think I'm checking on you, I'm checking on you, okay? You kidding me? This is Leia. Hey, Leia. How you doing, Leia? All right on. Thank you. Muchas gracias. I want to ask a love question. I don't know though. Shango told me a couple months back I'm around and in love. I don't know. All right, so let's get with Flex. You are the man of the hour right now. Flex, I'm gonna post your question just so people know what's going on. Now he says it in code, but he knows what he wants to hear, folks. Okay, don't be fooled. This man knows what he wants to hear. I'm guessing. Please don't tell me this. Flex, please don't tell me this broad is at work too. He loves to dip into the work pool. All right. So if you're working with Flex Supreme 5 and you hot, he'll probably be at you. All right. I can't be mad at him because I probably do the same thing. All right. So for Flex, what are the messages regarding relations? First of all, Flex, approach the Shango Rei altar. Go ahead, Papo. Just go ahead and project your sincere desire as you stare off into the eye of destiny. That's right. And that'll do ya. Okay, let's go. What are the messages regarding the relations with Phoenix Leo? What are the messages in regard to the Phoenix Leo? No, we don't work together. You learning. Past the initial, like, oh, damn, that shit look good. You know, think about it. You're going to have to keep seeing this bitch, okay? You're going to have to keep dealing with this bitch somehow, some way, you know? But I get it. Sometimes if you work a lot and that's like kind of the only thing, the only access you have to chocha, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to take it. You're going to take it. All right, what are the messages regarding relations with the Phoenix Leo? Phoenix Leo. Let me tell you about them Leos, yo. Let me tell you about the... All right. Okay, Flex. What's going on? What's going on, Flex? What are the messages? Okay. Just a second. I want to give you the goods, sir. So just let me tune in here. Okay. First of all, I'm going to tell you this, bro. I just got this overwhelming feeling that this Phoenix Leo is some form of a karmic relationship. Now, karmic relationships don't necessarily mean they got to be bad and bumpy. You know what I'm saying? They could be good, you know? So here are your cards. The King of Hearts. The Ace of Diamonds. And this Queen of Diamonds. And you know, what does it say right there? Did you see what that says? Oh, wait. Manipulative. The 10 of Spades. You see that, right? Okay, I'm going to go over it, and then finally the 6 of Clubs. So I could pretty much assure you I want to say this though, okay? I'm not saying that she's like trying to gold dig, okay? But what I'm saying is, I don't know. I feel like she's going to be pressing you for some form of security. That could be also like a relationship, or what are we? She might hit you with that question. Don't you love when they do that? So, what are we? Manipulative though, I am getting that, but yes, I'm getting that, dude. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly, there might be an earthquake situation with this relationship. Meaning, just as quickly as she came, no pun intended, of course, as quickly she may go. All right. But whatever it is, I feel it's going to be rather abrupt. Okay. It's going to be rather abrupt. You know how some relationships, they kind of, you guys start kind of contacting each other less frequently. And then next thing you know, it's like you guys just sail off into the sunset. So it's kind of just calm and cool. There's no big bad. There's no bad guy. There's no bad girl. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it is what it is. You know, I started going this way. You went that way. That's it. I don't feel like this is what it's going to be. Okay. It's not going to be that. All right. Do keep in mind, pay attention. Okay. This is something I'm getting for you. Pay attention, and see because if a woman is overly, ladies, close your ears. You don't need to hear this shit. This is man shit. Okay. If a woman's overly trying to stroke your ego, and believe me, some of these women are too fucking good, almost undetectable, have you feeling like the best thing since sliced bread, my friend. Okay. So if she's doing that, you definitely, may a red flag or an alert button or sound come up in your consciousness, some form, some fashion that's right for you. That'll let you know, hey, wait a minute. She may be trying to coerce me, to manipulate me by way of my ego. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what are you knowing for? Look, what you knowing for, bro? You know I'm gonna bring the goods. I'm in rare form tonight, okay? And like I said, you've actually had other dealings with her before. She may be somehow like related to a family line. Hey, Deaconess Smacky, what's going on? Yeah, so all I'm saying, brother, is be careful. All right, be careful. Please remember that you run the show. Okay, yes, I said it. All right, you run the show. Yeah, you're co-creating something, but you are the captain of the ship. Okay, what ship? The relationship. Okay, in this situation, I want you to assume that role if you haven't already. You know, do not just get caught up with the assy. All right, don't just get caught up with the assy. You're gonna have to put your antennas up. You know what I'm saying? Watch what she's saying. And more importantly, really start from this very moment. Watch what she does. Fuck what she says as much as what she does. All right. Manifesting king. Okay. Yeah, because I'm feeling things are going to culminate into some type of negative ending. All right. As of yet. Now, of course, this can change or whatever. All right. But I do feel that she's trying to make something or get something from you. And like I said, it's in the form of a security. So that could be, yes, money or finances, or trying to secure you first and then hit you with the finances, if that makes sense, you know. Some bitches don't got no patience and they'll just try and go straight direct. You know what I'm saying? But the smarter ones will know to pace themselves. All right. And yes, ladies, you can maybe consider Papa Shanguito giving you game as well on this. All right. So yeah, you know what? Felicia Beast kind of said it right, brother. She'd be all over you. Okay, that's okay. Okay, you can come out on top. Okay, I know this really ain't a competition. Me personally, I prefer win-win-win situations. I win, you win, we win. But if the woman can't get on that page, then you might want to utilize this while it's here and while it lasts, okay? This is not going the distance though, just so you know. She's trying to tie me down. See, I just told you right now. Hold on. What? Say what that why? Say what that why? Yeah, see, I done told his ass. Now, once she grits the fucking hooks in you, watch for the real hook then, okay? But this part is first, my brother. Okay? This part is first. Okay? She's trying to do a little bit of a slow boil on you. All right? But once, if you allow her to get the motherfucking hooks in you, God damn it, nigga. Oh, yeah, you're going to be in trouble. That's when she's going to start applying pressure. She's going to start applying pressure, okay? So it's up to you to kind of steer it how you want to. Maybe reframe it. Tell her like I say, okay? If you want a shangism, I always say, like, if it's undefinable, it can be whatever we want it to be. Once you define it, it becomes limited. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to live a limited life? All right, get it. So anyways, ran off on the plug. Oh shit. Okay, well, yeah. Well, you don't know what you know what the game is. You know what the game is. You know what it is. So that's what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And once she gets the hooks in you, the whole shit's about to flip. That script gonna flip, bro. It's gonna flip. So part of that is just to, you know, duck and dodge and not get in the hooks, you know? Yeah. Nicholas Davis, bro, you go ahead and use that, okay? I'm gonna bless all my fellas today, whoever's seeing it. Y'all are lucky. This is your lucky fucking day, all right? Shungisms like a motherfucker, just spewing out, bro, with a straight fucking face, because I do mean it. I know it sounds nice and polished and it's so fucking slick, like it's covered in baby oil, you know what I'm saying? But it's true. It's true. And that's straight out of Chaos Magic. I know it's not fair dating an occultist. It's really not. I'm telling you, it's not. Anyways. Hey, Flex, I just want to see you, you know, do the best you can. One more piece of advice for you, Flex. I don't know what you personally want. I don't know if you just want to be single, you know, with the ability to mingle, or I don't know if you're looking for, you know, a whiz, or if you're looking for, like, you know, a wifey type thing situation. I don't know, but I would suggest that you really dial down on what it is that you want. Okay? When I'm asked, what am I looking for? I always say, I'm not looking. I'm exploring. You know what I'm saying? Looking implies I'm looking for something in specific, okay? If that would be the case, then I'd say that. But I'm not. I'm just exploring. And if something comes up that grabs my attention, I'll take a further examination of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You want to be married? Okay. I suggest Flex 5, your homework, you get out a piece of paper, seriously, and you put something like, my wife has these characteristics, and go through them. Think about them. What means the most to you? Maybe she's intelligent. Maybe she got a great sense of humor. Maybe she's nurturing. Okay, and this is something I tell anybody looking for a relationship. Make sure you put the H word in there. No, not hoe, because I mean, yeah, let her have some hoe attributes for in the sheets, right? Of course, right? But harmonious. Make sure you pick someone that is harmonious with you and you with them. Harmony is a big one. Think of a musical chord, right? If just one of the keys is off, it ain't gonna sound right. All right? Explore them for a wife, if that's how you want to. Write down exactly what you want in a wife, bro. I don't think you've done that. And I think you need to do that. That will help you a lot, because that's gonna help you also to, you know, edit out any riffraff that may come your way if it doesn't fit these types of things. And I suggest that, yeah, you could get specific on how she looks if you want to, but what's more important are her personality, you know, her characteristics, her morals, what's most important to her. You know, if getting a lot of attention from men is important to her, you're gonna have some problems. Okay, so make sure you're clear on these things. If you want to get clear on it. That's the way it goes, you know. I'm tired of lemon pepper wings. Nicholas Davis. That nigga's a fool. That's your okay, Nicholas Davis brother. Then I'm handing out some homework to the brothers. Then whatever it is, okay. If you just want sexual partners, what kind of sexual partners you want? Do you want them with herpes? Huh? You want them with a little dash of chlamydia? Okay, don't you want them healthy? You know, ones that ain't gonna bust your balls, try and put your nuts in a vice grip, you know, trying to press that line on you after the third date. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You want, get specific. Get specific. Get specific. Okay. So I think we're gonna do, let me check the traps one more time, and then we're gonna do another selection. We're gonna play another round of Guess That Card on the Ask Shango Rei Now show. Let me see. Let me heart that. I just hearted you. Oh, we got another one. Hold on. We thought we was doing it. Not yet, though. Not yet. We got Woo Woo again. Okay. She wants to know about, I'm not even going to say his name out loud. Okay. Woo Woo wants to know about, Woo Woo wants to know, what is this about? Let's get, she wants to know about a certain person. I got the name. Okay. But I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name. All right. So thank you so much also, Woo Woo, Flex 5, and anybody else who's smart enough to get in and get this, some of this dope, okay, while it's available, all right? Or if you get a free card too, just for being here, just for watching. I'll tell you what you can do for free. Go ahead and cunniling my bottom bitch the like button, because she likes that. She loves to be glistened by your saliva, okay? Makes her feel good, okay? And she does a lot of work here. She tames the algorithm for me. Okay, she tames the algorithm. I can't be mad. All right. So take care of her, please. It only takes you a second. Besides, you probably like that too, don't you? Yeah, I bet you do. All right. Woo Woo. Once again, please approach the Shango and altar for me, and go ahead and just project what you're feeling. The question, the desire to know. To me, here. Just like that. Okay. Yes, I do remember us having prior conversations during the last season of Ask Shango Rei Now, and I told you there was, I believe it was to you. I don't want to get it confused, but I believe I was talking to you when I said, I think there's somebody coming for you. I think there is somebody coming for you. I don't know. All right, so what do I need to tell Woo Woo about that person? What do I need to tell Woo Woo about that person? That's almost like a Daquan, right? You know what I'm saying? Watch out. All right. What do I need to tell Woo Woo? What is the message here? All serious. Okay. All right. Fucking believable, dude. You see me like in here shuffling, right? These cards have come up again. Just a moment. Okay. You know I have to tell you what I'm seeing and feeling, right? You know that, Woo Woo. You know I don't pull no punches. I'm going to have to just tell it to you like I'm telling it to you. All right. Now, I know that you're feeling this person. Okay, I know that you're feeling them. I gotta tell you though, well, let me show you the cards first. All right. Once again, this Queen of Diamonds. Maybe this came up for flex. Damn, it's raining out there. It's windy as shit out there. 8 of Spades. Okay. 6 of Clubs. And it's interesting, even though the writing is upside down, the card itself is not. Okay. Meaning I know that we'll get into that. 5 of Hearts again. Second time this card has come up again. And then, speaking of the man, the King of Hearts, refers to the one, or a man that can be the one also. However, this King of Hearts is reversed, okay? I have this feeling that, yes, you are feeling this guy, okay? But I also have this feeling that there may have been some things about him that kind of caught your attention. Or maybe that, I don't know, how can I say this? I feel like your intuition's been kind of like tugging on you a little bit about something or some things. And perhaps maybe we're we want this to we want something official. I feel like at the end of the day, you want something official. But I need to say that there's something about this guy, dude, that's not quite, well, I'll say it like this, right for you. Right for you. All right. I'm trying to decipher whether this is also him. If he's kind of like he has this other side to him. Okay. This can maybe also stand for somebody else. Perhaps. All right. I have noticed that people are like chemicals, right? And some people, it's not that they're a bad person, but you take this chemical, for example, you take bleach and ammonia, right? Ain't nothing wrong with bleach, ain't nothing wrong with ammonia, right? But when you mix them together, there's a problem, or a problem ends up, arising. And I look at people that way too. Sometimes it's like they're a good person, they just may not be right for you. And maybe something about their energy is kind of canceling out something with you, even if it's in a way that you're not aware of, right? That's what I keep getting with this card. Have a form of anger issues. Well, it's funny that you say that, because this 5 of Hearts also stands for jealousy for me. I feel like there is some form of a jealousy, maybe jealous because of, you pushing that sexiness around everywhere. Where the fuck you going looking like that? No. Also, sometimes with men, if you are doing better than them, let's say financially or career-wise per se, sometimes that can push a man's buttons who's insecure, But yeah, so I'm really getting that from this, and it's like I see the desire, like I would like this guy to be the one, but I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm starting to feel him. And I know how it is. You want to be able to kind of relax your guard down. Not that you're all super guarded around him, but you're still always just kind of, seeing how things are, right? So there's nothing like knowing that you're safe somewhere, with somebody. I think your intuition has been telling you, though, that something's not quite right with this person, or something about this person is not right for you. And though it may look small or insignificant, it ends up being something of magnitude a little bit down the road. Sometimes we overlook certain things. So it depends on what you want this guy for. You know what I mean? Because he's not a long hauler, if you will. He's not going to work for the long haul for you. Yeah, and I would caution you too to just, kind of pay attention to that though. But I am getting something that chloroform, really? I thought it was like a poisonous. He a year younger than me, but those things are reassured through constant communication. Okay. Well, that part is good. But then maybe this is also something that's yet to be revealed about this person. Okay. I don't know how long you've been seeing this person, but I would suggest you take it day by day, really, to be honest. I don't feel like this is going to work out for you the way that you would like it to. I'm going to guess that you looking, hey, Poppy Chulo, what's popping with you, bro? I'm going to guess that you want something significant, right? If you're going to be in a relationship, or if you're going to be seeing somebody, you want it to be significant. So I'm not, this may even have its place for what it is, okay? But it's not one of them long haul, Hall of Fame type things. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot about yourself from this relationship or this situation with him. But mark my words, there's going to be some jealousy, which may also even cause a change of heart for you. Because as things change, okay? Good for you, Woo Woo. She says, this is the most important thing that she has said or has been said, period. She's doing her shadow work, folks. You want things to change, really, really change. Obviously, we all know we got to change. How do we change? We do our shadow work. Is it easy? Is it fun all the time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And yes, age is just a number, as Felicia Beek said. But just keep that in mind. Okay? Just keep that in mind. And, sometimes a relationship, maybe let's say you're looking for the one, right? You're like, I'm not going to date nobody, but unless it's the one. How do you know until you date the person? Because there's certain things that only time is going to reveal. Time is going to reveal a lot of different things. It's going to reveal their actions. You're going to get to see more of who they really are. And I'm not necessarily saying you, Woo Woo, as far as this is kind of just in general, but if it applies, let it ride, But that's really the only way you want to, especially those of you who are like dating right now, do remember that, because especially like if you on the apps and shit, everybody's putting their best face forward. Everybody's basically fronting. Nobody wants to show you who they really are for fear that you're going to reject them, because everyone has some type of, nobody's perfect. Okay. Even though that's how people want to portray themselves, but, Chandrea Brown, what a great question. Excellent fucking question. Let me put you can even follow. You see that scrolling ticker going by right there? If you want to ask your own question, you can PayPal me /Shango Rei or $Ray Shango $. Okay. For now, what we're going to signal says sometimes these relationships that maybe just remember that. For some reason, my signal keeps going in and out. Must be this storm. Are putting their best fake face forward. Of course, everyone does. I don't know how many times I got to see like a bitch fucking skydiving, taking pictures with her dog, and all this other shit. I can't help but wonder, what is real life like with you? That's what I want to know. You know, that's what I want to know. Frozen. Okay, thank you, Deaconess. I appreciate you. I got your message. I'm going to respond to you a little bit after this show, okay? I've been kind of like in a zone today, getting some things knocked out. So I try not to touch the messages until, you know, I get certain things done. Trying to focus. You know what I'm saying? Trying to focus. Oh, what was I doing here? Oh, yes, checking traps. Checking traps. Okay. Oh, shit. So we have Shay B. She was on it today. Looks like we're going to have to wait just another again. All right. Shay. Shay, you say for love. Do you want to maybe get a little bit more specific on that one? Chandrea? Do you want to just get a little bit more specific? What about love in particular, or do you just want like a general love read and perhaps maybe something? I got you. Chandrea Brown. Miss Chandrea Brown. Would you like to just clarify that? What about love in particular? The more specific your question is, the better I can answer it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know unless you just want like a general outlook, and maybe perhaps what you're looking for will come. KD, the one who's next is the one who pays. That's who's next. Until then, I will get back to the gratis cards. You know what I mean? Chandrea Brown, calling Chandrea Brown. You said love, right? For love, would you like, before I shuffle the cards, or, you know, would you like to clarify exactly what about love? We got to be psychic with the cards, and we got to be psychic as far as what do they really want to know? You know, our job never ends here, folks. It doesn't. Chandrea Brown, would you please like to clarify the question one last time before I got to keep it moving? Paging Chandrea Brown, paging Chandrea Brown. Would you like to clarify that question you want to ask in the comments? Paging Chandrea Brown. Paging Chandrea Brown. You can put it here in the chat, baby. Right here. See, I'll comment right here. See the dots? Yeah, just where you put in that question. Yes, just like that. Just like, yeah. Just like the prophet has said right here too. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it bees like this. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay here, you know, but I like to make sure that if I'm going to answer one of your questions, at least I can get as specific as possible. That usually helps. I can do generals, but general questions often lead to general answers. So I want to be sure that, you know, I'm getting it in where it needs to go. You know what I'm saying? Excellent question. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So for Chandrea Brown, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar. I'll tell you what. Now just go ahead and from your heart, take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top for just a second, and go ahead and just let it out. Let all the stress and tension out. And also send me your sincere desire to know the answer to this question that you just clarified for me. Okay? I got you. And we will be using, yes, thank you, Adela, our very own Deaconess Smacky. She says, Yes, when you order a question, you can type in the note section. Type your question in the note section. That helps out tremendously. Okay, tremendo. All right. So, is the relationship that Chandrea Brown is in right now, is it aligned with her purpose here in this 3 dimension? You know what I'm saying? Is the current relationship that Chandrea Brown is in aligned with her purpose? One more time. Is the current relationship that Chandrea Brown is in aligned with her purpose? All right. And we're using the Español deck, the Spanish deck, on that ass, okay? Just a moment. I know why you're asking this, Chandrea Brown. And I'm going to say it like this. I know there's a lot of love there, okay? I'm going to show you your cards, though. Let's do that first. All right? I'm going to do that first. Okay, say B. 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Oh, 6 of Cups. Reversed. 11 of Swords. You got the Caballero. Reversed. Cowboy. And then finally the 10 of Clubs. Reversed. All right, so look. I feel there was something that's just coming through. There was something that happened between you, either you to him, him to you, or maybe both of y'all. But someone's holding a grudge here too. Okay. Now you asked me if it's aligned with your purpose. That's the meat and potatoes of your question. I'm going to say yes, in the sense that this is providing primetime opportunity for you to learn about yourself and what it is that you really want. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't think this relationship is the one that, or the one for you. Okay. There will be life after this relationship, I feel. But I feel like sometimes we go, this is a karmic relationship. Again, another karmic relationship. That's also what this 6 is talking about. But since it's reversed, some of the karmic relationships are cool, right? If any of you have any long time friends, been friends fucking forever, right? It could be maybe a sibling. Y'all are like thick as thieves, just always been, right? That could be a karmic relationship. But then you have the other kind of karmic relationships from another time or another density, aspect, space, whatever, another form that now is playing out here for your spiritual education. And since you use words like aligned with your purpose, I'm going to guess that you are on the frequency, right? So of growth and expansion as well, spiritually as well. So you are going to be learning a lot more from this. This 11 lets me know it's also a gateway. Okay? It's a gateway. However, I feel like it's going to be maybe one of them rough and tumble ones, though. Sometimes we go through that shit. Sometimes you learn the most about yourself, about what you want, and other lessons through the harder, more challenging relationships. Hey, Tucker Omaria, what's going on? All right, so I'm seeing here 2-8. I don't know if for some reason, I feel like there's also, I don't know if this is yet to come, but I feel like there's stress. Okay, stress. This, I got this too. The 8 of, but this is also at the same time with stress is how you build your strength. You can't build your strength if everything is just lackadaisical, right? It's like lifting a weight. If it's too light and it doesn't even challenge you, it's not going to do nothing for you. Sometimes these relationships are the same way, or things within these relationships are challenging us to the max. You know, does that make sense to you? But what I'm getting here is this is definitely a karmic, like I said, a karmic situation. One of the things that is just beating you over the head right now that I can see, Side Duchess, is this 10 of clubs. What's going to end up happening, if I look down the road just a little bit, I see you feeling mentally overwhelmed in this situation. I don't want to say because of it, but I will say it's because of your reaction to whatever's going on in the relationship. Maybe even overthinking things, you know. And sometimes when these karmic relationships are ready to end, they just end. They may take fucking forever. Some karmic relationships last almost your whole life. You know, some karmic relationships are just short. Some I look at relationships like you got a flyer, you got pamphlets, right? You got short little books, you got encyclopedias and novels, you know what I'm saying? Then you got like encyclopedia sets. And some relationships are akin to one of these. And that doesn't make them any less valuable than another one, because you need all of them. But yeah, this one's not going there. This is not going. I think you kind of know that. You're going to also learn about, in a whole new way, about being good also with yourself and by yourself too. There may be some codependent tendencies going on here, which are just lessons waiting to be learned. Really, you know what I'm saying? And you will. Does any of this make sense with you? And believe me, I'm not even mad if you say no. You know what I'm saying? Because they will. You'll be back and say, you know what? You was right. I get that all the time. But that's what I have for you. But does this make sense to you, though? Am I making sense? Or do I sound like I'm speaking Martian to you? Let me see here. Checking traps again. Don't check them traps. Everybody's loving the Cash App, huh? Nobody's PayPaling. That's okay. All roads lead to mi paqueta. Okay, so I'm good. All right, so I think what we're going to do here, we're gonna have a quick game of guess that card. Whoever guesses the card gets to ask a free question, a free specific question, and then we're going to trail off with just a few more cards of the day before I excuse you. Okay, before I let you go. All right, how's that sound? How's that sound? Okay, that sound good to you? So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and just guess this card that you're going to see before you. You're going to see the back of the card, though, because you're not going to be able to see what the card is. And whoever is the first one to guess the card, you get a free question. That's right. You get a free question. Yeah. Oh, I did. Everyone keeps saying, Gitana, you got fucking people backing you up over here. Okay. I tell you what, after this, you'll be the first one. Felicia, you are allowed, because mathematically the odds of you getting the second card again is like pretty astronomical, to be honest with you. So I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. If you win the lottery, aren't you allowed to play again? You know, so yeah. Don't worry, Mama, I got you. Mama Lotus. All right. So let's get it. What is the card? What is the card? Hold on. Chef Shango cooking it up right in front of you. Boom. Go ahead. I'll be waiting. Go ahead. Guess the card. Go ahead. Yeah. Whoever's left. Guess that card. Here it is. It's waiting for you to guess it. So that way you can ask your free question. What you think? And Felicia Beeks kicks it off with the 5 of spades. We got the 6 of spades, 3 of spades, Machiavelli crooks. Some of y'all are getting close. I'm not saying who. That's all I'm going to say. Side Duchess with the 7 of hearts. Felicia Beeks with the 3 of hearts. I feel like a fucking auctioneer over here. But nobody, I repeat, nobody has gotten it yet. Ace of spades, Machiavelli crooks is going all the way to the fucking left. Camilla Davis, 3 of clubs. Go ahead. Remember, there's 4 suits. There's diamonds, clubs, hearts, and spades. We have the 3 of cluns. I don't know what that is, but I guess that's a new suit. The cluns. Yeah, you didn't know we had cluns, did you? Oh, we got cluns. It's cool. Adela, the deaconess, smacky with the 3 of spades, but no. We see the 5 of diamonds by Felicia Beeks. Come on, clickety clackers. Clickety clack fingers. I know you got it in you. Someone's got it in you. Someone has the answer waiting to roll out. Oh, 9 of spades, Felicia Beeks. Let me just say this, huh? 9 of hearts. She's getting her click clack on. Would you like a free question and guess the card? That's what it is. Nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. King of diamonds, Side Duchess. Y'all are like, if there's a target, y'all are like shooting bullet holes all around the target. I'm not going to say how, though. I can't, because some of y'all is like real close. 10 of hearts. 7 of spades. Wait. Unfucking believe. What did I just say, yo? Look, she's 10 with it, right? 8 of spades. They gonna hate you, Felicia. They gonna hate you. All right. Our winner this evening for the last round of Guess That Card, the Shango Rei. It's our very own Felicia Beeks. Again, she just hit it twice. So I guess her third eye is like wide open today. Did you? Hold on, wait. I said whoever hit it first, right? Let me go back. We have an audible. Time out now. Hold on. We have an audible. Let me see here. I'm trying to find where you said it, bro. So you said Machiavelli said it? Oh, I stand corrected. Sorry, Felicia. But you did hit that shit, though. But I'm kind of glad because I wanted to get somebody else. Our very own Machiavelli crooks. You got the question, sir. I stand corrected. My apologies. You are the winner. Because I was watching this shit too, and I'm surprised I didn't see that shit. Let me see. I don't see nobody else contesting this. Yeah, nobody else came with that shit. Nope. Nobody else. All right. So go ahead and let me know your question, sir. You did say it first, bro. You did say it. You got that. You did get it, bro. Absolutely. So go ahead and drop that question on me so I can get to work for you, sir. Y'all are some good sports. I want to say thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are always so much fun. Y'all are the best. Period. Yeah. Piffy's third eye must have had some spackle in it. She didn't get it. But Felicia, yeah, I was just going to say, let me formulate. Go ahead, bro. In the meantime, in between time, take your time. I'm going to pull a quick card for Gitana. Everyone keeps saying, you said you was going to do the Gitana. Okay. All right. Let's get some Gitana action in here. Oh shit. I need to plug in. This shit's gonna die. I notice when I have the mic plugged in and the laptop, for some reason, it has this weird humming sound. So that's why I unplugged this shit. Is it humming? Tell me if it's humming, somebody. If it is, I mean, if it, I kind of don't have a choice. All right. Gitana, we're going to give you a pañol card, tarjeta. Okay, you get it? Sabe. All right. I'm going to hit you off with one of these. What is the message I can give to Gitana? Gitana Lotus, aka baby doll face. Doll face. She looks like one of them dolls. You can hear it? Yeah, see, that's why. Well, it's either that or the shit's gonna shut off on me. So I'll take the hum. I'll take the hum. What can I say? All right. Here we go. What is the message for Gitana? For Señorita Lotus. What is the message here? Gitana is the sister to Kitana and more. Is it? Okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Too right. I didn't know that. All right. What's the message? What's the message? Here you go. We're gonna, matter of fact, cut it one more time. All right. What's the message here? I'm sure you're no stranger to this. I'm going to say that this relates to what you may have going on as far as more of your personal projects. All right. Also, you will notice an increase in your spiritual power or abilities to either manifest or to know without knowing how you know it. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But this is a good card for working on multiple projects at one time and doing it efficiently, doing it effectively. The anointing of the Lord is upon you. Okay, so I suggest, thank you. They're telling me, hey, yo, now is the time to strike with whatever it is that you're doing or working on bringing forth. Like, now is the time to strike, and you're going to notice an acute ability to be very efficient and productive, because it's not just about being busy. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can be busy and be busy doing not a goddamn thing, you know, or be busy and not produce anything. You're going to be producing here. So this phase coming up here, I don't know how long it's going to last, but like, I feel also too, you're going to be inspiration, lots of inspiration that's going to be fueling you. Okay. So you got that. One more thing. Be sure when you're dealing with certain people or when you're dealing with people in your everyday life, you're looking from here too, because there's somebody around you keeping some information from you. All right. A half truth's a whole fucking lie. Remember that. So yeah, take that with you. All right. So Machiavelli, do we got the question or what? What's happening, brother? I got some of this too. I'm making some little figurines. Just that little sculpey clay. You know what I'm saying? You could bake this. And I don't know what they're withholding from you, but it's obviously important or pertinent to you. So keep that third eye open. And if you hear your intuition speak, you know what I mean? What are some ways to take my magical practices and spiritual power to the next level? Well, I can tell you one of them. Join the Master Your Magic workshop. It's going down on the 25th. I know this is a shameless plug, but I got to say this before we get up out of here. Okay. This is that shit. Okay. I'm about to give you some shit that you could use so you ain't out here confused. Okay. These are the fundamental keys to get, I don't care what spell, what ritual, what system, what path you are using. I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. It does always come down to you. You are the power behind all that shit. I don't care what deity, what energy, you are the power. So I'm going to show you step by step. Some of these are so fucking simple. You will be amazed. And you're going to prove it to yourself. I'd rather you be able to do it on your own. Yes, I'm here for those of you who want personal work. Okay, I get that. Sometimes that's needed. All right. But I would rather assist you and empower you as much as I can with some practical knowledge that you can apply, because that's where the real change happens, is when you experience something. All right. So Mach, I think what I'd like you to step to the front here of the Shango Rei altar here. Go ahead and just project your sincere desire for that answer. I really don't even need cards for this, sir, but why not? Thank you. All right. So what can Machiavelli Crooks do to take his magical practice and spiritual power to the next level? To the next level. I would ask you a question. What does that look like to you? Let's say I snap my fingers, right? And now your shit's at the next level. What does that look like for you? What is different about that level than the one that, say, you're at right now? Does it come down to a particular event? Something specific? What does that look like? Those are more rhetorical for you, you don't really have to say anything to me. You am I making sense though? Like, how do you know you're not already? All right, one more time after this, shuffle. What are some ways that Machiavelli Crooks can take his magical practices and spiritual power to the next level? All right. All right. Okay, interesting. Holy shit, bro. Okay. Interestingly enough, no homo. You got a lot of dick action going on here, like clubs. The clubs with these cards to me look like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. 2 of clubs, reversed. 12 of clubs, reversed. 8 of clubs, reversed. 6 of clubs, not reversed. And finally, then we get a little bit of water, some cup action. You know what this is telling me? The biggest leverage, in my opinion, see, everyone's different, right? Everybody responds to different shit. Certain things work for certain people better than they work for others. Everyone is unique. So in applying and experimenting with these, occult techniques and magic and stuff like that, a big part of this whole thing is learning your own personal style. I'm going to say this, bro. I feel like you would do well to focus more on what I like to call psionic sorcery or mental magic. Okay, because I think really everything is going towards that way anyways, where there's going to be, with the way it is now, like we're in the age of Aquarius now, and we know truthfully, it really all comes down to the mind, right? It doesn't matter what candle you use, what herbs, what oils, what type of statues or any other implements that you may have. You know what I'm saying? If you're not using your mind, all of that is to impress your mind. You're just doing it from the outside in, or you can go from the inside out, right? So I'm going to say this. So number one, improving your communication between your conscious and subconscious mind. What does that look like in practical terms, Shango? One thing it can be is writing down your dreams, okay? Because your subconscious mind is often, if it ain't just processing a lot of the shit that you learn that day, it's also sending you messages too. And or you might be astral traveling or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But what it does is it shows yourself, hey, this is important enough for me to write this shit down. It's almost like reaching a hand out, and it will reach back and you will know, you know what I'm saying? Another way, okay, how much time a day do you spend projecting onto the universe what you want, right? Or thinking about what you want, or if you fall into the trap, maybe thinking about what you don't want or what you want to avoid, right? How much time do you spend where you just kind of quiet yourself so that you can receive also? Because we need that part too. I know I used to be gung-ho about just projecting, but we need that time also to shut the hell up and just kind of like calm ourselves down so we can receive also. That's very important. All right. So even just these two alone, I feel would be very beneficial for you. Keeping some sort of a spell book, you know, like being the scientist, man, being the scientist. And we're going to go into this in the workshop. And I also got another video just on this, but how important it is that you start documenting your work, whatever it is that you're doing. You want to get whatever you want to grow, whatever you monitor, you can manage. Whatever you monitor, you can multiply. Okay. But if you don't have any records of anything, any data, so to speak, it makes it a whole lot more difficult. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got fucking journaling books for working out, for eating, for magic, and I know it sounds kind of like a pain in the ass, but trust me, if you really want to be the scientist with this occult science, because it's a science and it's an art, you definitely want to be writing shit down. All right. Trusting, obviously, your intuition is another big one. Not getting caught up on that voice of doubt, which stirs up those emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because I can feel like you be worrying about your work sometimes too, bro. Perhaps maybe because also you're casting for something that's important to you, you know, consciously, and it's harder to let go, or it's harder to surrender the work, knowing it's done, knowing it's successful already. And what you need to do, you will know at exactly the right time. Okay? So once again, the meditation, maybe keeping some type of a journal, a spell journal, you know what I mean? Record your work so you can revert to it later. And I'm gonna tell you this too. It's one of the best ways to actually, people say, how do I forget about a spell that I just did? I did a spell and I keep thinking about it. Write the shit down. Writing shit down is literally like taking it out of your head, putting it somewhere. You know it's right here, so I can review, I can revert back to it, but now I can forget about this shit and let it work. All right? Of course, getting clear. You know what? When you're decreeing things, I wanted to say this too. This is one of the first things that kind of came up. Have you been fasting? You may want to experiment with fasting, maybe fasting one whole day throughout the week, maybe more. I would check with a doctor. I'm not a doctor on that. You might want to fast for a certain amount of time per day for spiritual power. You know exactly why you're doing it when you do it. You're doing it with intention. You're making it a magical act. You're not just fasting. You understand? Let me know if this is making sense to you, bro. If you're hearing this. Okay, 12 of clubs. You know what the king is? When a king decrees something, do you think he sits around and says, I wonder if that's going to get done? No, he don't. When a king decrees something, he knows it's done. he knows it's finished. It might as well be because I just said it. You know what I'm saying? That's how a king does shit. So I would say to you, as simple as this sounds, assume, let's not even say a king, let's say a god. Assume that God before you do any work. Chile, what's going on? Chally? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right. Those are some simple things though, but do not be fooled just because they're simple. They scale rather fast and exponentially. You know what I mean? So believe me, these are like, when I said like the meditation one, or like, and I hate using that word because some people get tripped up by that word, but just taking some time to quiet down just to receive. I would even sometimes just sit there and I would just like pretend I'm listening for something. And that's all I do. I would just, you know, I would try and maybe, I have like a blindfold thing I put on sometimes. I will do that and I'll just sit. And yes, of course, at first, sometimes, you know, my mind wants to go fucking crazy. My body goes crazy. You got to do this. You got to do that. But you just ride through that, bro. And then you get to that sweet spot. Shaylee. Okay. She had to correct me. I'd rather you did, though, because I want to pronounce your name correctly. But that's what I have for you, bro. That's exactly what I have for you. And spirits, in closing, you know, when you start to get really worried about whether that shit's going to hit or not, you're actually casting a spell against it, of what you just did. Just so you know, just to remind you, you know. Living the dream, huh? Okay. Ain't mad at you for that. Yeah. I appreciate you more. All right, Mark. There you go, though. Appreciate you, bro. Congrats again. Congrats to Felicia Beeks. She almost got it twice. Yeah. All right. So now I think I'm going to do like 1 or 2 cards and then I'm up out of here. I am out of here like last year. KD, I got you. You're going Spanish deck on this one. Hey, Aisha Lee, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, glad you could be glad it, you know, hey, thank Machiavelli. Shit. But for the rest of you, if you really want to just put the pedal to the fucking metal, join that Master Your Magic workshop. And in addition, as a bonus, you also get into the our upcoming spring equinox ritual on the 20th, because it's going to happen on the equinox, which is the 20th. So there's not a whole lot of time. But when you order on the thank you page, there is a video. I detail everything, exactly what to get, how to get it, real simple implements. You could probably get most of them for under like $5 at like Dollar Tree or Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? I show you the outline of the ritual and the times that you want to do. There's 2 times that day that you're going to want to hit that ritual, because that's when I'm going to be doing it for you. I'm doing my own shit in much the same way for me, but then when I'm doing the group ritual, I want to just be focused on the group, you. So if you want to bring in more wealth, and to me, wealth is health, your relationships, you know, your quality of life. A lot of different things can go up under wealth. Money is named specifically because we all need that shit and we all want it. And then, of course, luck is your own, your rhythm. Are you in your flow, or are you always missing the dough? Are you always missing the opportunity? Are you always too late? You know what I'm saying? Your timing is off. You need to get in your flow. This ritual is going to help that. And everything about this ritual is about bringing in some new shit. I'm not trying to recycle nothing. Shaylee, this full moon's been great for me, actually, to be honest with you. How about yourself? All right. So, where was we at? Or you could just join the Sorcerer's Corner gold level or above and get all of this. KD. Glad to hear it, baby. Aisha Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to hear that. Prosperity B. What's going on with you? Where the fuck you been buzzing around, Prosperity B? KD. What's the message for KD? What is the message for KD? What is the message for KD? Just a moment here. This is your card, KD. All right, 3 of clubs. For some reason, for you, KD, I'm getting, and I mean, you did share something last time I went live, so I can also understand it, but I'm feeling a lot of mental stress and a lot of mental worry. I don't know exactly about what. I'd like to probably extend the same advice to you. I'm telling you, man, when I really came to the real understanding that I don't have to force shit. Like I heard it. I mentally, I could spout it off like I knew it, but it wasn't like alive within me, that piece of information, until finally, I don't know how, it became alive where I lived it. I live that way. I don't have to force anything. And the reason I'm telling you this, KD, is because I feel in some form or fashion, maybe several areas going on right now, that's contributing to this worry. Like, I'm feeling like my stomach being in knots sometimes. Sometimes you don't even know why, really. Sometimes you're feeling overwhelmed, you know? That is what I have for you, though. If I can just impart one thing, that's what it would be, yo. Yeah. What did you say, Side Duchess? It brought in some new and old bum love. Why they gotta be bums? Yeah. You know, sometimes the most, like I said, and I know maybe this is the theme that several people need to hear, KD, but sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is surrender control. And I know control ultimately is an illusion, but if you don't have control, then you can't surrender it. Okay? Does that make sense? So sometimes just throwing your hands up and saying, hey, you know what? I don't know what's next. And I'm okay with that right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now in this moment, I'm okay with that. I trust that I will know what to do, when to do it at exactly the right time. I know I'm provided for. I know I'm protected. So I don't have to fucking stress over this shit. I don't have to micromanage all this shit. You know? Take that and do as thou will. I get it. So, you know, sometimes, yeah, because part of that card I got, KD, Katie said this. It's like the mental fatigue and strain from like when you feel like you're like this, protected, you know, you're bracing yourself sometimes and stuff like that. Yeah, it can be very overwhelming, beyond overwhelming, draining. Another word that I get from you, in some ways, it feels like a survival mode of some kind. But you will see your way through this. You know, you definitely will see your way through this. And as best as you can, and for one, be patient as fuck with yourself. But number two, Start to direct your attention on where you want to go and what you want to do, not what you're trying to avoid. I know the natural thing to do is like look at what you're trying to run away from or what you're trying to avoid. All right. Well, damn, we've almost been on here for 2 hours. And may I say it has been beyond my motherfucking pleasure. Okay. So if anybody, let me check the traps one last time because I don't want to leave anybody out, right? If somebody put in, I'm gonna make sure they get their issue. Hey, you know you got it, KD. You know you got it. Okay. How about over here? You're a 7 of diamonds, huh? I just knew another 7 of diamonds, to be honest with you. Amazing. So you're here to learn about shit through your values and what's most important, as well as through the process of materializing and manifesting. It's not just about what you're manifesting, it's the actual process you go through. I look at it like you're communing with your divinity. Every time we get together and we manifesting some shit on purpose, I should say, because you're always manifesting shit, right? But on purpose, it's like I get to commune, I get to interface with my divinity. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the bigger picture. It's not even so much what I'm deciding to call on over here. You over here, get your ass over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, eventually you just get what you want, Shaylee. You know what I'm saying? You get what you really want. You know, you don't have to sit there and think about it and all this. Like, because you know what? You more naturally just stay out of your own way. And then everything you desire, like, can just come to you. It's like a water hose. When you like crank the water hose, yeah, you're gonna get some water out, but it ain't gonna be as much as you could, you know. Absolutely, Aisha Lee. She says, I've learned to watch my thought. Words are magic. Indeed, they are. And as Brother Billy Carson likes to say, which is true, words are cymatic frequencies. Psi meaning, of course, having to do with the mental, the psychic, but they are cymatic frequencies. I bet you do, Shaylee. You probably mud wrestle with yourself, don't you? I ain't mad at you. Hey, whatever floats your boat, ma, until it don't, right? So anyone else would like one? I'm going to do one more free card. The next little hand I see there, I'll be happy to do it. And then I'm going to be up on my merry way, if you don't mind. This has been a fantabulous night. Fantastic. So go ahead and hit me with that hand emoji. Don't you be a doll and just do that. Oh, Shaylee coming right there. She's serious about hers. I can't be mad. All right, Shaylee. What's the message for Shaylee? Thank you for watching also. Appreciate you being here. Playing chicken with the universe. You little thrill seeker, you. Right? If everything was too smooth, it'd be too boring for you, right? You know what? I'm going to do you too, Si. Because there's enough of me to go around. So, yeah, it's the letting go of control. God damn it. You know, I got to get you too, Aisha Lee. I can't leave you yellow bone. All right. So I'm going to do Shaylee, Sai, and Aisha Lee, and then I'm done. Got 2 Lees up in the house. Yes, I know. You got to be constantly stimulated. Yeah. You create drama and shit. If shit's going too smooth, this is going too easy. You know? I need some more drama in this show. We need some action. You know what I mean? What's the card for Shaylee? What's the card for Shaylee? Wow, you know what, Shaylee, too? And it's funny, I guess, hey, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, right? Because it's obviously working for you. You're going up. I was like another tax bracket. You got the cornucopia card, 8 of diamonds, abundance, more cha-chingers, more cha-chinging for you. All right, cha-ching, cha-ching. So whatever you're doing, hey, God damn it, it appears to be working. Okay, so keep on keeping on, Shaylee. You got it. All right. And you know what this is telling me too? I see that you are going to be your standards, you're going to be pushing your standards up. Maybe you hit this mark. Okay, now I'm going to hit that mark. And I see it around, especially like finances too. Finances too. So change of status is upon you. All right. So keep doing your thing. I'm a 9 of clubs, baby. I'm that 9 of clubs action. Okay. That's right. That narcotic in human form action. Okay. So please attempt moderation. I said attempt. All right. That's about the best you're going to do. All right. Psy. What's the card for Psy? What is the card for Psy? Hey, not a problem, Psy. Yeah, okay, let's go to the bottom here. I'm gonna put your face up here just so it's kind of like my marker. There you go. See, put you on the wall of fame, Psy. You're on the wall of fame. All right. Oh, all right, Prosperity B. I got you. Okay, I got you. You just don't need to fight, okay? It's enough for me to go around. I got you, okay? You'll get your portion. Hey, Sean Shook Williams, aka Sanchez in the house. What's up for Side? Unfucking believable. You just seen how many times I was shuffling, right? Did you not see that? Because guess what, Sai? I guess I'm handing out money tonight. I'm handing out money. That's right. I think you might be switching tax. Can I be your friend? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. When you pay me, you're paying me to leave. Okay? So look, hey, Wise Fox. So yeah. Yeah, you are late as fuck, Wise Fox. It's them damn spandex, man. But anyways, you are going to get there's some more. I feel like there's some financial opportunities. And these can also come in the form of ideas, folks. Don't forget that. Ideas are the unrealized finances that you've been looking for. Okay? Yes, they are. Hallelujah. Hashata basoto. Okay? Same motherfucking card. You getting your pilot's license? Yes. So this change of status doesn't also just represent finances, but status, right? Quality of life. Quality meaning quality to you, right? What is the highest quality life that you can kind of imagine, for yourself at this point? Like, it's that type of shit. The shit that colors and textures your reality the way that you really want it. You see? All that's upon you. So yeah, you're going to be doing some things, man. That might lead into a whole other business or something. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I love if you know me, Wise Fox, I love you. I love me some women in yoga pants. I told you. If I could meet the inventor of the yoga pants, I'd give them a big ass fucking hug. I'm still not over it. But then again, back in the day, I used to love bitches in like biker shorts. Remember the biker shorts? Yeah. All right, so there was somebody else after Psy. Aisha, you were the girl that I never had. Okay, so what is the message for our very own Yellowbone? Our very own Yellowbone. I know that rhymes, don't it? Yeah, our very own Yellowbone. What's the message for our very own Yellowbone? What we got here? Okay, just a moment. Yeah, y'all both got the exact same card. I don't know how the fuck that happens. That's crazy. But they say what they want to say. I'm just the messenger. You know what I mean? I can't dictate that. Only one last piece left for you, Aisha Lee. And I think you know what it is. As much as you like drama, okay? You got the Queen of Diamonds. You know, I'm hearing, or I'm feeling, I'm not really hearing, but I'm getting it some fucking how, right? It's like, don't be afraid to embrace that more crafty side of you, okay? It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like you're supposed to be as, what do they say, as wise as a serpent with a heart of a dove. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, this is also to me a card about okay, how can I say this? The Queen of Diamonds to me represents an ability to receive abundance. I feel that there may be still some ways that you get in your way of that part. It's not that it ain't there, and it ain't that it ain't trying to get to you, baby. It's trying to get to you, baby. Okay? You just got to let it in. You know, you just got to let it in. And sometimes I feel there may be other things that, you know, are going on within that delay that. I won't say inhibit, but that delay that. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Yeah. She hit me with the OMG. You know why? Because I'm POINT. I'm on POINT, I should say. Yeah. But yeah. So the good news is, baby, you're the only one in your way. There ain't nobody else in your way. And I'm not saying this is about blame. This is just simple awareness. Like, damn, I can't tell you how many times all of a sudden I became aware of how I was getting in my own way. And it was all up under my nose and I didn't see it. I'm like, wow. And I was grateful for it. And in that moment, things started to change. You know what I'm saying? She says, I'm a photographer. I'm struggling to put myself out there. I was going to also say this too, in addition to that is, like I said, selling yourself on yourself. Even though this is not the Jack of Diamonds, usually I reserve that for the Jack of Diamonds, but this is about also the Queen's royalty. What queen do you know that does not know that she's the shit, right? Now, I don't know your level of maybe particular skill or whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you're pretty dope. A lot doper than you probably give yourself credit for. And you are your own worst critic, and I get it. I'm an artist too, and we does that shit, right? That's a part of the process. That's cool. But at some point in time, our spirit also is saying nothing is ever going to be perfect. Perfect. You know, the perfection is in the imperfections, right? That's what makes it perfect. Okay. You get it, but you keep stalling. Well, baby, let me know how that works out for you. Okay. It's time to stop stalling. All right. It's time to poot or get off the pot. Because you got it. Really, you got it. If you just stay on the pot, your legs are going to fall asleep. And what fun would that be? Right? You're going to be like you're going to be on some paraplegic action. Them legs going to just be flopping around and shit. You know what I mean? Hey, you got it. You got it. And if it takes you, if it's a process in you getting to know that you got it, that you are that, then hey, take your time. Take your time. One foot in front of the other, man. Salute to you. All right. There was one more, I believe. Prosperity. Right? Prosperity? Where are you at? Are you still here, or am I going to waste my card here? I just want to make sure you're here. You know what? Whether you're here or not, I'm still going to give it to you because I said I would. All right. And you know, Aisha, there are so many things, so many ways now. All of us artists have so many options. There are so many websites that buy photography or rent photography, in addition to, of course, you having your own. And, you know, I mean, it's just endless. It's endless. You can only fail when you quit. That's it. There is no failure. Get that shit out your head, yo. There's no failure. You'll just maybe learn some ways that don't work. And that's fine. You know what I mean? So, hey, you got it, girl. Yeah. All right. Prosperity B. Why don't you buzz your little behind over here? Because I got your card coming up for you. So now you want it. All right. Prosperity. Prosperity. The prosperity gospel. Hallelujah. Hi, yes. Yes, Lord. All right, what's the message for prosperity? Y'all are so awesome. I have so much fun with y'all. Like, y'all are the best. Hey, I'm gonna take that, Aisha. I'm gonna take that. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Take that. All right. Wadang. You're at work, okay? Just making sure. Okay, you got this one too. All right, this is the 3 of spades. This is also a time for you to start putting things in gear as far as, I know you're listening. I got you, Mo. And even if you wasn't, I'd still do it because I know you can come back and check it out when you're ready. But I feel like this is, once again, speaking of artists, this is the artist card. This is the artist card. So what I'm seeing is this vision of you working and then getting something else up off the ground of some kind. Even if it's like, I don't know if it's a project, just one singular project. I don't know if it's a business, but I see this like when you're really focused and also like plugged into something that you're passionate about or that's creative, it kind of allows you to be efficient in all your areas, kind of. It can work out that way a lot. I've seen it happen a lot of times, So I'm seeing you like, this is also a card of like maybe taking on multiple projects, or it could be like I'm working a job, but then I'm getting my such and such business up too, making strides, making progress. You know what I mean? So that is what I got for you. But this is the time. I feel like there's an artistic type of spirit, which is a creative spirit that needs to be expressed or channeled, if you will. It's got to. I would, I think Gitana got this card, but I would also say this to you in closing. You just make sure you're watching people, watch what they do. Because I also feel like there's somebody around you who's been keeping some information from you, not saying the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Just giving you a piece of whatever information. And I feel like it's going to be important. It's going to come up again. This may be in one of your closer relationships of some kind. Or it actually could be work related as well. All right. So you just make sure you stay on your tippy toes. All right. Don't just fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the banana and tailpipe. All right. So anyways, prosperity makes sense to you. Anyways, Daddy's about to retire. It's going to get him a cup of coffee. This is BCAAs. This is like, you can't see it probably. Yeah, it's like fruit punch. It's not coffee. But I'm going to get me some. It's one of these days. Today is cold, rainy, gray outside. Good day to do computer work. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Shaylee, thank you so much. Prosperity B. Everyone, Artistic Mimic, Aisha, Prophetess, Deaconess Schmacky, everyone who's tapped in, even if you just stopped by, whatever. Hey, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Wise Fox, Woo Woo, Machiavelli, Flex, Supreme 5, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I appreciate you very much. And we will see you again. I got something interesting dropping for you tomorrow. Something informative. I think you're gonna want to see it. So stay tuned. And also remember, we got the Shango Rei podcast. It's looking like we're gonna drop it next week. Okay, next week. Like I said, I have to be able to arrange this. So these are live with the guests. So this show doesn't have a set day to come on. It's kind of based on the guest schedule, and everyone has different schedules. So we're about to drop probably next week. So I'm so excited about that. So, and introducing you to some wonderful occultists that got some good shit for you. All right. So have a wonderful night. If you're going to rub one out, ladies, make sure you see this face. All right. Peace.